Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Golf Mobility Pro. Golfer's elbow is a common issue that can wreak havoc both on and off the course. In this episode, we'll take you through 4 exercises to help alleviate and prevent golfer's elbow from impacting your game. Plus, a tip on divots from golf professional Kevin Quinn.
Dr. Matthew Meyers here from Velocity Sports Medicine, here to give you your sports medicine tip. Another big golf issue that we see is tension in the inside portion of the elbow, known as golfer's elbow. What that is that's irritation to the tendinous area, the tendon being the area where the muscle connects down into the bone. We get irritation and possibly some inflammation in there. To make sure that our patients are as strong and mobile as they can be, we've got to loosen that up, both the muscle and the tendon, to get the area feeling better. We could do this with hands-on therapy, but you could also do it with some heat and some stretching and possibly bracing in severe symptoms as well. Once patients have started to progress, we'll tell them to do eccentric or lowering based exercises to try to take pressure off the muscle, strengthen the tendon, and eventually start working on concentric activity so that they're able to strengthen the muscles surrounding the tendon.
A common cause of golfer's elbow is overuse of the wrists. We'll start by mobilizing the wrist joints to help warm them up through flexion and extension, followed by radial and ulnar deviation. Start by extending one arm in front of you, making a gentle fist with your hand. Tilt your fist up to the degree that is comfortable for you, and then tilt the fist down. Moving it forward and backward, coming into flexion and then extension. From here, rotate your wrist so that your thumb is reaching up to the sky and the pinky side of your hand is facing the ground. Rather than moving the wrist forward and backward, we'll move it from side to side. Tilt the wrist toward the pinky side of the arm, also known as the ulna, and then tilt it the opposite way, toward the thumb side or the radius. Continue to move from side to side, again, only going through the range of motion that is comfortable for you. After you've completed the number of reps for this side, repeat it with the other hand. Now that we've warmed up the wrist through some dynamic movement, we'll come into a more static hold to stretch out the muscles in the wrists. Extend one arm in front of you, curling your fingers towards your palm, not quite making a fist, but about halfway there. With the opposite hand, you'll gently guide the fingers back, beginning to feel a stretch in the wrist and the forearm and maybe into the palm. If you want to go for a deeper stretch, you can extend your fingertips and draw the hand back from the fingers. Being careful not to crush the fingers, just gently guide it back with the opposite hand. You can also do this exercise with the palm turned up. Again, beginning by having the finger slightly curled in and focusing on the gentle side of the stretch, or you can extend the hand fully and guide the fingers back from there. In either position, hold for a few breaths before switching sides.
Robin Barrie here with your nutrition tip of the day. As a general recommendation, I say 3 to 4 liters of water is great for everyone and for golfers. More specifically, if you'd like to have about 16 ounces 2 hours before you play, that's great as well. Have 8 to 16 right before you play, and every 2 to 4 holes or every 20 minutes or so, you can have 4 to 6 ounces. If you're not sure about your fluids, you can weigh yourself before and after your game. For every pound you lose, you want to replenish that with 16 to 24 ounces of water. Thanks for joining us today for the nutrition tip. If you'd like to find me, I'm on Instagram at Robin Barrie, or check out my website, www.robinbarrie.com.
Today we have a very special guest, Kevin Quinn, and we're at the historic Quaker Ridge Golf Club in Scarsdale, New York. We're going to tell you some tips and tricks so that you can avoid golfer's elbow this season.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Quinn, assistant golf professional at Quaker Ridge Golf Club. Today, we're going to talk about how we can shallow out our swings in order to play better golf and to protect ourselves from golfer's elbow. One easy way we can shallow out our swing and have shallow divots is we're going to place an alignment rod 1 foot inside the ball at a 45-degree angle to our target line. We're then going to take a few practice swings trying to get that left arm or lead arm inside that alignment stick. What this is going to do, it's going to give you a bigger turn. You're going to get the club deeper behind you in order to achieve that shallow swing and protect us from golfer's elbow.
So the elbow is a stable joint, meaning it hinges up and down pretty much in one direction. And the elbow connects to two mobile joints, which are the shoulder and the wrist. Lauren already showed you some exercises that you can do with the wrist. So I'm gonna show you some exercises that you can do to make sure the shoulder is moving well and stable enough to absorb and adapt to the stress of the demand of a round of golf. For the first exercise, you're gonna take a golf club and you're gonna pretend the end of it is a pencil. And you're gonna try and draw the biggest circle that you possibly can. So you really gotta reach up, you really have to reach back, and then once you circle that around, you're gonna reverse that. So we're gonna go the other way, really drawing that nice big circle. Very important, feel like if you were taking a picture and you were tucking your stomach in, you're gonna have to do that the whole time, because if you don't, then your core gets disengaged. So you wanna keep that core engaged the entire time, and that keeps you from cheating as you're drawing the circle. You're gonna do this for 5 each side, and this is great to do before you play a round of golf. For the second exercise, we're gonna work on the shoulder blades going back and then forward. That's protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades. If you can get that movement nice and smooth, the shoulders are gonna be able to do what you need them to do in the golf swing, specifically at the top where they need to get an external rotation. So first, you're gonna put your hands behind your head, you're gonna pinch your shoulder blades back, and then you're gonna bring your elbows forward, holding for 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, and then as you come in, hold for 3. Again, try and keep your stomach tucked the entire time.
If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and share it with a fellow golfer. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. Finally, if you're ready to take your game to the next level, we've got the program for you. Click on the link below to learn more about the Ultimate Golf Fitness Program, a 12-week progressive course to help you improve mobility, strength, and power in your game.